From supermodels to media moguls, these top celebrities have either hypothyroidism or Hashimoto's, and their success strategies just might change how you approach the condition. Today, I'm sharing exactly how they manage their thyroid health, including some surprising strategies that you may not have heard about. So you're going to want to watch this video straight until the end. Now, before I dive in, make sure to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to hit that little bell button so that you get notified every single time that I release a new video every Wednesday. In the meantime, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Melissa Ramos, nutritionist with a background in Chinese medicine, and I'm also the CEO of Thyroid Alchemy, where I help women who have hypothyroidism or Hashimoto's transform their thyroid health. Before we dive in, let's do a quick breakdown. Hypothyroidism is when your body doesn't produce enough thyroid hormones. When it's underperforming, you may feel tired, sluggish, have brain fog, and even experience mood changes. Now, the interesting fact is that 97% of those with hypothyroidism have Hashimoto's, an autoimmune thyroid condition. Do you have any of those symptoms that I mentioned? If so, drop it in the comments below and let me know. And before I go on, I need to let you know about my free hypothyroid masterclass, where I'll share my signature framework, which has helped hundreds, if not thousands of women truly transform their thyroid health. To grab your free spot, make sure to click the link in the description. So which celebrities share the hypothyroid or Hashimoto's diagnosis? First up, Gigi Hadid, who has Hashimoto's. Now, we can all agree that this woman looks fantastic. However, she has faced public scrutiny. For those of you who are so determined to come up with why my body has changed over the years, you may not know that when I was 17, I was not yet diagnosed with Hashimoto's disease. Those of you who called me too big for the industry were seeing inflammation and water retention due to that. So how has she managed to reduce the inflammation and look as good as she does today? Here's her formula. For starters, she follows a gluten and dairy-free diet to reduce inflammation. She actively works with a functional medical practitioner to help to assess for root causes. Now, this is exactly what we do in my private online practice, where we help individuals assess for gut infections, which is a huge piece of the puzzle. Gigi also prioritizes sleep with a strict 10 p.m. deadline. She also implements stress management techniques like yoga and meditation. Then there's America's sweetheart, Kelly Clarkson, who in 2018 had confirmed that she has Hashimoto's. Now, she has been open about her weight struggles, pushing back on body shamers. In fact, she was quoted when she said, "For me, when I'm skinny is usually when I'm not doing well. If you gauge your life on what other people think, you're going to be in a constant state of panic trying to please everyone." So what has Kelly done to help her improve the state of her condition? The biggest thing that she attributed to her success is reading the book The Plant Paradox from Dr. Stephen Gundry. Now, if you don't know about this book, it talks about avoiding lectins, which is an anti-nutrient found in grains, nuts, and beans. Gundry suggests that if you do consume vegetables that contain lectins, like cucumbers, zucchini, and squash, to peel and deseed them. In addition, the plant paradox suggests that you avoid vegetable oils, dairy, and conventionally farmed meat. Lastly, he suggested if you do consume fruit, to consume it as ripe as possible to minimize the lectin consumption. Listen, there is no question that if you have Hashimoto's, that a diet rich in anti-nutrients like lectins can absolutely be problematic. However, I believe that if you address the gut infections that are present, that you can end up enjoying a wide variety of foods again, even those with anti-nutrients present in moderation. Next up, let's talk about the one and only Oprah Winfrey. In 2007, the media mogul revealed that a thyroid condition caused her to stop working out and gain 20 pounds. Symptoms that Winfrey had reported were feeling sluggish, irritability, difficulty sleeping, weight gain, and heart palpitations. By 2009, Oprah had revealed that her thyroid was normal but changed her outlook significantly. She wrote in O Magazine, "My body was turning against me. First hypothyroidism, which sped up my metabolism and left me unable to sleep for days. Then hypothyroidism, which slowed down my metabolism and made me want to sleep all the time." Now, these fluctuations are not uncommon, especially in the case of Hashimoto's. The immune system can fluctuate, leading to an excess production of thyroid hormones in the cases of hyperthyroidism, which can then lead to the underproduction of thyroid hormones in the cases of hypothyroidism, as the thyroid gland becomes damaged over time. So what exactly did she do? Let's break down Oprah's strategy. For example, she is on medication, but she's never publicly stated which kind. Her most significant shift is her work-life balance, saying no to overwhelming commitments and taking a month off to recover. Following that period, she began actively prioritizing rest and recovery. From a workout perspective, Oprah has given up on high-intensity workouts and instead does strength training, gets 10,000 steps per day, and enjoys hiking. From a dietary perspective, Oprah actively portion controls as she's a spokesperson for Weight Watchers. To be clear, Weight Watchers doesn't focus on high-quality food sources because it's point system oversimplifies food choices and doesn't teach people why some foods are better than others. In addition to all of this, she has joined the roster of many other celebrities who've taken Ozempic. While I am no expert of GLP-1 antagonists, research suggests that the dosing matters. Microdosing may be able to lower inflammation, while larger doses can actually reduce gastric emptying time. This can be super problematic as food sitting in your gut can lead to bacterial infections and other pathogenic issues. So what are some key takeaways that we can learn? For starters, getting comprehensive thyroid testing is absolutely crucial, and I'm talking beyond just getting TSH levels tested. But if you're struggling to get that from your GP, consider reaching out to us to work with us in our online private practice because we can help. Second, prioritize rest and recovery and set bigger boundaries of what you say yes and no to, and slow down. We see this in so many patients, and frankly, as someone who has Hashimoto's, I've seen it in myself. Next, consider a diet lower in anti-nutrients while you work on uncovering hidden gut infections that will then influence your thyroid health. Lastly, remove gluten because this isn't something that you can have even once in a while. Now, I know what you might be thinking.
I've tried removing gluten and it didn't do anything.
Diet alone will not fix you. In fact, the majority of gluten reactions are not actually digestive, but neurological in nature. All right, you, that is it. If you love this video, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to share it with someone who might need it. In the meantime, I'll see you next Wednesday.